All right, today's topic.
I didn't really prepare for this.
What do you mean? Yeah, you did.
But I didn't prepare. Okay, today's topic.
Your inner world.
Your inner world of pictures.
Or just your inner world. I mainly just took...
Your inner world.
Yeah. Life is a mirror. And when you look into life and you see a frowny face, you can't change the mirror. You can only change your face. That's the only thing you can do. You can't change the mirror. You can't change the world. I feel like a lot of people go around and they think the world is like a chain reaction of like things that are happening to them. But in reality, the world is just a giant reflection of what's happening within yourself.
Yeah. You know the guy who always has bad luck and he'll like blame it on other people, but really it's just him thinking bad things, therefore he's getting bad luck all of the time because his inner world is so fucked up and so messed up and it's so bundled up in this mess that therefore his outer space, his outer world is a mess. You know that guy whose bed is a mess, his family's a mess, his grades are a mess, his relationship with his girlfriend's a mess, his car is a mess, and then his whole life is just a mess. Yeah. And then he's complaining, thinking, oh shit, well, my life is shit and nothing ever works my way and I never get my way. He's a mess. His inner world is a mess.
But you literally, it's so funny because you can't explain this to normal people, because when you tell them to let go or be still or just like, hey, stop identifying with all these things, it's like we're telling them to be a nobody, but we're really just telling you to stop acting. All you need to do is stop acting. You have these thrills of ups and downs, and one day your bed's made, and then the other day your bed's a mess, and you're a crackhead, and all these things. All you need to do is really let go and be fucking still and not be condemned to all your thoughts. You wonder why every thought that pops up in your head throughout the day is giving you this sensation of like, oh, I gotta go somewhere. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Oh my God, the world's a mess. I'm gonna die. Just fucking relax.
Yeah.
But for some reason, yeah, when we tell people to relax, it's like their ego is fighting against that because the ego thrives off of false identities.
I've realized if you think of negative thoughts all the time, if you listen to sad music, you think of depressing things all the time, you only get bad things happening to your life. So don't you think the opposite could happen? Don't you think you could have the opposite outcome? You can think good thoughts. You can listen to good music. You can do good for your body. You can hit the gym. You can eat well. Therefore, it's inevitable for your life to be well. Your inner world, once this is fixed, everything else is fixed. But people don't think that that can be a reality. They think there has to be bad. There must be bad in this world. No, if your inside is good, your out will be great too. And if you notice that your inside has always been shit, you've been listening to bad music, everything, all of these things are bad. You can have the opposite world. You can have only good. But you have to sit with that and actually think about it. You can have only good things happen to you in life. If you fix the inside.
Yeah. But I feel like, what do we mean? Like, people don't know what we mean when we say fix the inner world.
You can buy our course.
You can buy our course. I mean, that's facts. You can buy our course at gts.com. Yeah. But I don't know how to explain this stuff to people. And I see it in so many people that I hang out with. A lot of people I hang out with just stuck. Like, I see it in their face. I see it in their thoughts. I see it when I'm at the gym. I see it with random people. Just people with, it's just a false identity that they're selling to people. Every single person. And it's up one day and it's down the next. And for some reason, human beings, like, it's so much easier to be negative than positive. It truly is. It's like the yin and yang of God and the devil. It's so much easier to be the devil. Why don't you just be God? Yeah. Why is it so hard for our nature to just work with life instead of against it? You always have to wake up with brain fog and you're on these weird ass frequencies. There's no hope. There's no faith. There's no light. There's nothing. There's only thrill. There's only excitement of thrill just to be let down again. That's what you want the entirety of your life to live. You only have like 100 years max. You're going to waste it off of shit.
And like you said, people are always, what'd you say? They're always their false self.
Yeah.
They always project that they're their false self. They're not truly who they are. The reason why that is because they're not true to themselves. They don't sit with themselves and go, man, maybe I am a fat piece of shit. Maybe I should start hitting the gym. Maybe I should work on myself. Maybe I should stop doing this. Maybe I should stop having this insecurity. Maybe I should stop having this bad habit. Maybe I should be true to myself and work on myself and not cope.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm fat because, you know, my family problems and I don't know. And I don't know how to hit the gym and I don't know.
Thyroid.
Yeah. They're not true to themselves. Instead of saying, you know what, I am fat. Fuck. I'm going to start hitting gym now. Now that's a percentage of truth. We just hit the truth bar a little bit. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, I'm hitting gym. Why am I broke? Oh, I'm not working enough hours. I'm only working 10 hours and I'm a fucking 25-year-old man only working 10 hours. I'm not working full time. Okay, that's a second truth bar. Now we're getting somewhere. The truth is unlocking. You're being true to yourself. Truth, 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 truth. And once you get so true with yourself, you can only project true to other people. And now you're actually your real self because you're true to yourself. You sat with yourself. You said, I have these flaws. I'm going to fix them so I can be my true self.
And I'm starting to realize, like, we're really, at the end of the day, I feel like everybody's just trying to remember. Because anytime I'm getting hit with really, like, just pure knowledge or something that, like, just feels intuitively really, like, synchronizes with me, synchronizes with my soul, it feels like I already knew that. Anytime I'm, like, down in the dumps or, like, I'm having, like, a shit week or month in my life, anytime that's ever happened, and I just get, like, this eye-opener of, Ollie, you're being a fucking idiot. Really, I kind of get this feeling of, like, oh, yeah, that's not who I am. And I knew that already. So you have to just, I mean, you make a really good point. You should always be asking yourself why. Like, why am I fat? Oh, okay, it's because of this. Why did I only get paid this much? Why this? Why that? Why do I have the brain fog? And then you just go down this fucking schizophrenic rabbit hole for months. And then, you know, you're going to have those thrills and we all fall off our wagon, but you got to get back on the wagon. And eventually, the more you seek, the more you knock, the door will open. And then real consistency starts to happen in your life. And you feel it. And another thing I want to touch on is when you finally start to remember, when you're finally still, when you finally understand things better and you don't need these like crazy ass thrills or false narratives or identities anymore, you start to become a beacon of light to other people. It's kind of like you're kind of the eye of the storm for people. And people will always remember the frequency that you're giving off. They'll always remember that. And I'm starting to realize people don't necessarily remember the things that you say, but they 100% always remember how you make them feel. And the more you start to find consistency in your life and you start to just go with the flow, and instead of like trying to will life your way and burn out, you start to just go with life with a conscious mind, a conscious working mind. Everybody around you starts just, you're like a magnet of pure love and this frequency of warmth. And people are like, what is this guy? He's on a different level. He's on a different frequency. What's going on? And then they start asking you a bunch of questions and all this stuff. You become the eye of the storm. That's what you want to be. You want to be the eye. You don't want to be in the storm with all these people. Become a beacon of light so that other people can shine as well. But they have to seek it. Don't go fixing people. But they definitely have to seek it.
And I'll say, as a man, if no one has ever asked you for advice, genuine advice, just think to yourself, I'm doing something wrong. If no one consistently goes up to you and goes, hey man, how do I do this? How do I do that? How do I do this? Can you help me with this? This. You're not a competent man. You're not a man at all. 24/7 you should be getting asked questions because people should respect you and they should see a light in you. They should be like, well, this guy's the man. He's always got shit straight. He's never on a downhill spiral. He's always up. He's always got shit going for himself. He's consistent. He's a man. He's always doing things. If people have never asked you for advice, you're doing something wrong as a man. People have never gone up to you in a low moment, you're doing something wrong. I know a couple buddies where I'm like, I would never I'd rather call a girl than call these buddies. I have a couple buddies where I'm like, I'd rather call a girl than call these men.
That's so true.
If people have never asked you for advice, there's something wrong with you within. There's something wrong with you inside, and you have to fix that. You should always be. I'd be getting phone calls. Gene, help me with this. This is a problem I've never even fucking known. Gene, how do I fix a rocket ship? I don't know, but I'll Google search it and help you out, and I'll fix it. people don't respond to what you say, but they respond to who you are beneath the surface. Like, there's some guys, you probably know a guy who's like broke, but he's always intuitive and he always has the right answers. He's always got things going for him. But there can be some guys who are rich, who have the money, who have the watch, who have everything, but they're just fake. Beneath them, beneath the surface, there's nothing true within them. So people think having the car and then the money and then the watch and then the this and that and the girls is gonna make them a better person within society. But truly, what's within you beneath the surface is what truly projects out to other people. So don't think, I need the car, I need this, I need that. No, fix yourself within, and then everything else is gonna be added on to you. Everything else will be added on to you.
To add on to that, women especially, no matter if you have a Ferrari or the watch, the Rolex, whatever, for some reason, women are really good at intuitively seeing the scared little boy inside you if you don't get that shit figured out.
Yeah.
Like, you can own the crazy ass Lamborghini, whatever the fuck you have, and the crazy penthouse and everything, but like, if they finally get to see your humble abode and it's just shit, and you don't have much things figured out, and your room looks like a fucking, a frat college kid's room, always, it's never in check or anything like that, and you have that, like, character of, I'm still in my teenage high school years, women are really good at, like, seeing that. They see through the bullshit instantly, and they're right. Even if they're not, like, consciously doing it, they're right, and you're gonna feel that they understand that, and it's gonna make you feel like a bitch. It's gonna make you feel like a piece of shit, and you're not gonna understand anything.
Yeah.
So you kind of hit the nail on the head right there. That's so true.
Many people have said it. You've heard it from many people, probably some famous people, but money doesn't create you. It just amplifies who you are. So I'd say, hey, fix yourself first. Be secure with yourself first. Be happy with yourself first. And then add the money to multiply yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The money won't make you that man. He won't make you the macho man. Be the macho man with yourself. Sit with yourself in your room for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Fix yourself. Find out all your insecurities. Find out what things make me scared, what things make me sad, what things make me mad, and fix those things. You'll be whole with yourself, and then you'll be amplified by the money. The money won't create you. Do not carry fear. Fear is just so sticky, and it's just terrible to be around. It's so terrible to be around, especially if you have a girlfriend. If your girlfriend senses fear, she senses doubt, senses insecurity within the relationship, she'll unconsciously leave you. That shit is sticky. So do not have fear. Do not listen to those thoughts that make you fearful. It has no benefit within any situation, especially if we're around the boys. We have a wolf pack of boys. We always go out, we get a wolf pack of boys. But if within that wolf pack, if we have any sheep as a caboose within the group, I feel a little weak. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel a little weaker within the wolf pack. It's just, there's no convenience to that. So fix yourself within and find out what makes me fearful. Why am I fearful? Is it really fearful? Isn't it just a lie? Is fear even real? I don't know. Do not have fear. It doesn't help with anything. If you fix that thing within inside, you fix that fear inside, your whole world will change.
You can kind of address every little thing under anger. Like, everything is anger. I'm starting to realize, like, any sort of like weird frequency you're on, or like you feel awkward at the gym or wherever you're at, or you're this or you're that, and you always kind of mask it with, I have anxiety, or I'm depressed, or I'm this. Really what you're saying is, I hold a lot of anger in my heart, and this is just how my body projects it. But in reality, everybody's problem in life, their fear, their anxieties, everything, you're just angry. You're just you have so much rage built up. That's what you're trying to unravel. That's literally what you need to unravel. The second you overcome anger, you're on cloud 9.
Yeah.
That's what you need to overcome, is anger. You don't need to overcome all these other things. You don't need to overcome the anxiety and sadness and this and whatever the fuck it may be. None of that is actually real. What is real is just anger. Anger. Overcome your anger, and I guarantee you, for the rest of your life, you'll never go back to the suffering that you've had. You'll never go back to the suffering. You'll never have the false identities. You'll never have any of that crap that used to weigh you down so much. You'll never have it because you'll understand that it's not you. It's not who you are. You're a different person. And you watching this video right now, you're already free. You're kind of already free. You're already free of the anger. You're already free of whatever things that you're dealing with, whatever external problems that are happening in your world. All of it is already overcome. Everything's done with. It's dealt with. You just need to understand that. You need to change the world within. Because that's why the reflection is so shit. You need to change the lens on your camera. That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Change the lens and it will look better.
And why have anger? Why have resentment? It does no good for you. You feel like shit. Your heart is just compacted. You get wrinkles. What are you holding on to? You're just holding on to a thought. You're just holding on to an idea that's not even real. No one even cares. That person doesn't care. That ex doesn't care. Why are you holding on to this thing? It does no good for you. But no, anger helps me get motivated and shit. And then why not do it with a clear mind? Why not do it with a clairvoyant view? Why do it with this fucking heart attack all the time and just this anxiousness, this anxiety, just let go. Once you forgive, you shall be set free. There is no reason to ever hold anger. Ever. Course coming soon. Alright guys. Yeah, sit with yourself, see yourself within, and don't be distracted. Don't use your phone. Sit with yourself, know yourself, get to know yourself, know your insecurities, know your fears, know your traumas, know everything. Fix them. You'll be true to yourself. You'll be true on earth. You'll just know the truth. What do you gotta say?
God bless. Christ is King.
God bless. Jesus is King.
Join the Discord.
Join the private server. Join the Discord. We're gonna have courses coming soon.
Yes.
Okay. Everyone's probably making fun of us or whatever, and these videos are stupid. You guys are like 21 years old and you shouldn't even be talking about these deep intellectual things. Shut up.
The only thing childish about us is our dreams. Fuck you.
We're going to be rich. We're going to make it big. We're blowing up. We're blowing up this summer.
We kind of already blew up.
Did we?
Yeah, we're blown up.
Within the town, we blew up.
No, we're blown up now.
Okay, we blown up now. We're blowing up, making it big. We're in the trenches. We're out here making money.
Yeah.
GTS on top.